Yes, it is.
Hello, everybody. It's me, XA44, and welcome back, Soulvenir.
Episode 3.3.
Yeah, 3.3, also known as um insert title of episode here. Anyway, uh, I don't remember what I do for intro normally. You know, I don't do. Do I do a recap? I don't think I do recaps in the point episodes. I don't think I've done a recap. I
No.
haven't done that. I'm sorry.
Well, if we did, we're not doing it now.
Yep.
Exactly.
I don't feel like doing a recap. Plus, the recap wouldn't technically, because if I'm recapping the previous episode, then yeah, no, it just wouldn't make sense to do it in the point episodes. You know. Anyway, uh, so long story short, the two people here currently wake up. I have the wrong thing pulled up for that. There we go. Just cut over that. Two of you wake up. What do you do?
Up we go, Mizu. It is a morning.
Yep. Yes, it is. Boy. What shall we do? Or we should probably try to find the others.
Mm,
Or the other two.
No, let's not.
I mean, to be fair, you know where everyone else is. You agreed on breaking up for today for
Oh, yeah,
reason
we did.
for very very important reasons. It's definitely not because someone overslept and that made us decide to do the point session. No,
I
it's
don't
definitely
understand what you're talking about. That never happened.
That did
yeah.
happen.
No, it was just a mutual agreement between all the party members that they needed to split up for a little while for achieving personal goals.
Yes, of course.
Self-achievement away.
Alright. Well, I think it's time to get up and maybe do some shopping a little bit. We need food overall, so
What would you like to go purchase aside from food?
maybe some armor for you.
Oh, please me. I will be fine.
Mizu gives you a look and she goes, not really.
Fine. I will go purchase the armor.
Recommend full plate. It's most offensive.
You
How much
want
money
me?
do you even have?
Looks like that actually.
I
Definitely
personally have
not enough for all of
21
that.
gold.
21?
And I have 16.
Huh.
I will lend Holoka 4, and he can buy the things.
How much would a plate armor be? Looking around town, I suppose.
I believe 25?
It is 25 for the base plate.
I don't think that I need it right now.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm just saying it's a future thing.
Yes, but you can keep your money.
Then I will keep my money.
Let's maybe look around a little bit. I'm sure there's something we can entertain ourselves with.
We could probably get a job of sorts to get some money.
Maybe.
We look around for a job of sorts.
Okay. Take a little bit of a stroll around, and you make your way to the bulletin board from previously. Most of the jobs that you saw last time are still there, except for the mining job for obvious reasons.
Yes, of course.
And there's also the general quest jobs that aren't really as work related.
Do any of them seem Do any of them seem particularly interesting?
To you particularly, I feel like probably not. They just kind of seem like they're all just kind of work. to get paid. You know?
What about me?
To you, I mean, what would be something you would be interested in here? Oh yeah, well actually, something that you would actually both notice, I forgot. Yeah, you would in fact notice that there is in fact, question marker saying, "Hey, if someone could find this person named Miju and deliver them to us, that'd be pretty great." But that's kind of ignorable.
Yeah,
To your current,
we can ignore that.
Probably not a big deal.
yeah, that's kind of a minor thing.
Yes.
Yeah, you just hold the quick to talk. It looks so
I
bad
guess
in
we
the
will.
stream right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it just means that you're constantly lit up as if you're talking.
Oh, okay. Well, I would like to look around for. How about we go into the wilderness? Maybe we can get some training
The
done for ourselves.
woods? Don't you think that's a little dangerous, perhaps?
Yes, but you've been doing pretty well on our own for a while.
I like your idea. Let's go.
We go to the woods.
Okay.
Are there even woods nearby here?
Several.
Probably a city.
Several.
All right,
Yes,
I
I think.
choose that one.
All right, good. I mean, to be fair, it's just one really large forest.
Where's
So,
Nature Town?
Nature Town is very far away. Like that other
Oh,
side of
okay.
the
I
country.
thought we were in Nature Town. Right.
I mean, technically, that is actually part of the forest. It's the same It's a very large forest. It's also the only forest in existence.
Perfect.
Yes.
There's not a lot of trees elsewhere. It's kind of funny. Actually, no, there was one other forest in existence, other than the continent-spanning forest. But that's aside from the point. Anyway, you head off down into forest. You venture inwards and find a nice little place to train. It's just this weird, suspiciously flat, like plate of rock, just in the ground. It's very good for footing, and you're able to practice out some fighting stuff.
Huh.
Yes. I'm going to stretch and I'm going to my legs over there. Along with trying to focus with my back.
Okay. As you're doing so, uh, just kind of like walking around this area. Eventually, you step down on like one part of this like stone disc that you're standing on, and it lifts up the other end.
Huh?
Flat.
I'm going to take a closer look.
I will as well.
So since you're both walking over there, basically, that side basically dips back down, and the other side lifts up in place. That very productive.
Huh.
You will have to establish on one person to go.
Looks like we don't have a way out.
Here, Mizu, go stand on it again.
Gotcha. Stand there again.
Okay, you go stand over on the other end. As Holoka looks down, and there appears to be like a cave of sorts underneath this like stone disc.
Huh. There's something.
There's a very simple
There's
solution to
something
this,
down
but I'm not
here.
doing it. Let me check.
I wonder if if you're going to get off the rock, it's going to reclose. You know.
Yes. We could
Here.
put something on that.
What if I
Is
stood
there
on this
anything else
side
done?
and you stood on that side?
And we do that.
Okay, you stand on opposite sides, and that just balances it out, and neither side pushed up.
All right, you step off. You step off. Now.
All right. I step off.
Okay, step off, and you can see the cave as well, as the side that you're on like peaks up a bit.
It's like some kind of scale. I wonder how it works.
It's also a cave.
Yes. Yes. No, it's not a cave of sorts. It is just a cave.
Yes.
I think we ought to investigate.
All right. Shall we?
How do we get down there? Both of us.
Maybe try to find an object that would be able to be put on the rock, and well.
Yes.
When
I like this
waits on
idea.
them.
Let's go find a large rock or something that's not this particular rock, of course, and perhaps weigh it on one of the sides so I may slip through the other.
Just pick up the rock that you need to move, and then just place it on top of itself. It's the simplest solution. Anyway, yeah, you go off looking for something of that sort. You head off towards the woods, and you find like half fell tree. You knock it over and just roll it over on top of the stone, and now the one side is pushed up, down.
Perfect. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yep.
You take a jump downwards. It's a little bit of a fall, getting down. Not something that you can't, easily climb back up to. And you could see, well, the most notable thing is that in the middle, in between where the two sides were like bouncing up and down, there appears to be, a log in between, going from like one end to the other, indicating that this formation is in fact man-made.
It looks like some kind of saucy.
Yeah. Decent. The cave does in fact proceed pretty far down.
Let's go.
Down into the deep dark, deep dark. As we do. Well, most notable thing is that things are kind of dark. And have a solution to darkness. Atmosphere.
I actually don't believe we do. Do we? I have. I mean, unless casting light would bring light, but I don't think that's how that works.
I think that is how that works. I feel like a spell called light probably produces a decent amount of light.
All right, then I shall cast it.
If it produces enough light, like shock people, I'm assuming it's a reasonable amount.
All right, then I shall cast it.
Yeah, you illuminate the immediate area, and you see basically just walls of a cave, heading down for quite a bit. See basic cave ceiling, but looking underfoot, you're able to see the same rooms that you had seen on the clock tower, or in the clock tower as well, we'll take out and in, are on the floor here.
Huh. Do you recognize these?
Would I?
You would recognize them from the clock tower.
They're about the same as
Yes.
clock tower.
Okay. I guess proceed down the cave. You begin to notice a strange light coming from somewhere a little bit farther down, and you hurry towards it.
Yeah,
You
that's
find-
not mine I'm casting, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Let's go investigate.
Of course.
As you go down to investigate, you find something a little unusual. You see the head of a man sticking out of the wall.
Sir, are you okay?
They have no reaction to your words.
Do they seem to be living?
Let's check that.
From looking at them, no. Just from pure appearances, though they're flesh and decaying or anything. Just they're not moving and they don't be breathing.
Is there like perhaps a small pebble or something around us?
Yeah, there's a few loose little pieces of debris.
I'd like to grab a pebble and roll it across the floor in front of me, going kind of across where the head would be.
Okay, so you're basically just rolling it into their eyesight.
Yes.
Uh, as you do, you notice the head twitch up like ever so slightly, but then just drop straight back down.
Strange. I could try splashing him with water.
I don't think that would be the best idea.
Not with my big giant water spout, silly. With a little bit of water.
No, I don't think that would be a good idea at all.
Great. Well, let's see. What's around us?
Yes, what else is around? Because I do not feel like walking in front of this head.
Not much else is around. At all of note currently that you see. However, it is now at this time you hear someone speak. Are you real? I don't believe you're real.
Should we react?
Could you repeat the question? I could barely hear you.
Should we react?
No, the voice. I want to hear the voice again.
Why are you here? I don't understand. I thought this was over.
What was over?
What are you talking about?
Everything.
Does it have anything to do with that clock tower?
Maybe it does, but I wouldn't fully understand it if it was.
Yes.
Who are you?
Who are we?
Passerby.
I don't believe that. What do you want from me?
We just stumbled upon the cave and decided to explore.
Yes.
How long has it been?
We don't have any quarrel or beef with you.
But when is it?
Hmm?
How long have I been?
I
Last
wish we
visit.
could answer that question, but we don't know you.
So it's been that long at least. It's good
How long
to
is
know.
that long?
Well, if it's been long enough to forget about me, then I guess that's probably for the best.
Who are you then?
I'm, uh, name. I don't remember my name, I just remember the titles I've held.
The titles?
What titles are those?
Well, I've been known for several things, uh, mainly due to my work as a mercenary. Um, you know, stuff like that. They're nothing really to speak of. It's also not really relevant, at least anymore. I can't do much of anything now.
Or maybe we can help you.
It's not possible.
What do you
I
mean? It's
can't
not
do
possible.
this is as far as I could go. Even if I were to leave here, it would cause me to die instantly.
Is that some kind of horrific curse?
I, I, I think really more of a prison, a little bit more literal.
I see, I see. Do you know if there's anything in this cave that might help us help you?
There's nothing that can help.
I seriously doubt that.
What exactly happened to you?
Well, uh, well, it's kind of a little bit of a long story. I, well, as I said, I was immersed. I worked for one of the kings. I don't remember which one. All that. It's not really that important to me either, at least anymore. Um, I had fought for them, and they had wanted to preserve my knowledge. So, I was locked up and to be used as a resource sorts. Um, and it's been a while since they've used me, so I'm a little distant from things socially. Most of the time it's just kind of me here by myself in a cave.
Wow. Maybe we should continue looking down the cave.
Yes, of course. We'll find.
There isn't much more down the cave. It's literally just like a little bit of like a hallway here, to just like pace back and forth between. So it's really, it doesn't go much deeper than here. This space.
What sort of knowledge? Wait, what sort of knowledge would they want from you? Like, how do I say this? She's thinking. Um,
Maybe we can come back to you later. I think we'll remember this place well enough. We might be able to come back to you later once we better understand what we need to do to help you.
There's nothing that can help me. It's as simple as that.
Not unless you give it a try.
Actually, there's one thing you could do.
Yes?
and what's that?
He lifts up his head. Why don't you put your hand up to my neck?
Are you presuming you want us to choke you?
That'd be a little too, slow. Your adventurers cast something.
You wish for us to kill you?
It'd be the easiest thing to do, rather than sticking down here for however long.
No, I don't think I will.
I don't think I will either.
Well,
Actually, no, you make a fair point. I will cast something. I step forward. Yes. I would like to step forward, put my hand on his neck.
mm-hmm.
What's he going to cast?
Light 2.
What are you doing?
I am putting my hand on his neck and casting Light 2.
Light 2. I'm gonna put this in the data folder. This is why I didn't pull up the data folders this time. That probably would have been a good idea.
Yes, that would have been rather helpful.
Healing hand.
Okay, no, I did. Oh, that. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So healing hand. Good. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're just healing. Okay. You heal them. And as you do, they just stare directly into your eyes for the first time currently, and then just drop their head back down.
You don't seem to understand. We want to help you, not kill you.
I've already done enough. Look, as much of a curse as this might seem to the two of you, it's also the only thing keeping me alive.
What curse are you talking about?
Well, I've been down here for several hundred years at a minimum. So
Is this spell supposed to prevent you from dying of old age?
it basically prevents me dying, period.
Except we are capable of killing you.
Well, yeah, because it's just meant to account for basic things and pre-existing injuries to getting into here.
Huh.
Also, I don't know how much of this applies to my heads that outside of the you know, back there.
Hmm. I think in this case there might actually not be much we can do.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Who did this to you?
Was, well, a lot of people. Uh, Basically, everyone who I had fought for wanted me to stay around to be able to pass on my, knowledge of, you know, fighting strength or whatever.
Then
And
perhaps you pass it on to us?
I mean, I could, I don't really want to. That wouldn't really achieve much for me unless you would agree to, you know, in exchange.
What will we do for you in exchange?
everything I've asked of you.
You wish of us to kill you?
Yes.
Mizu,
Yes,
listen, as much as I do not wish to harm anyone here,
of course.
I think that this might actually be important, and they don't seem to have been the best person in their own life.
Yes.
Maybe it is best we meet their request.
But shouldn't we get the information out of them first?
Of course,
Just in case.
but a fair trade is a fair trade.
Yes.
All right, tell us what you know.
Well, yeah. I guess like a good way to do this because basically it's a lot of just him, telling knowledge of just fighting and warfare and those types of things.
Can I write this down somewhere?
Do
Already ahead of
you
you.
do you have anything to write down?
No, I do not.
Then probably not.
I can't carve it into the cave.
I guess you could, yeah, technically.
Yes, I think I'm going to start doing that. Maybe a simplistic depiction of what he describes.
Yeah. In that case, you just start carving into the walls all of the knowledge he holds, and um, by the end of it, choose to do.
Well, would you look at that? A beautiful wall of all of your memories.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm still not all too sure of um, much of anything regarding them. People called me a hero, but I don't really think that's a fair assessment anymore.
Should I? Do you have any last words before we do it?
No.
Not in the slightest.
No means no, Mizu.
Right. And I'm going to cast Clean on him.
I'm going to turn away.
I'm also going to turn away while I'm doing
Yeah.
it.
Okay. You line up your shot. You both look the other way. And, well, I guess I can't describe this anymore because no one's looking.
Okay, fine, I'll look for your sake.
So will I. If Holoka's
Man,
looking, Holoka
Um,
is looking, then I will look.
okay.
Yeah, so it's at the worst time.
Barely bringing yourself to watch what is happening. You see as your water shoots forward, pierces straight into their skull. Instantly as you do, uh, it looks like whatever spell was keeping them alive instantly fades away and their flesh starts deteriorating rapidly. Uh, basically instantly decomposing immediately afterwards. And you just watch as their skull falls straight onto the floor. You could now actually see there was in fact like more cave like where the rest of his body would have been. It looks like there's actually a very large amount of space there, though there's no way to get to it.
Why not?
It's a,
Fun, right?
it's a, it's a
There is
mid-sized
one way.
hole.
There's just a small hole.
Yeah,
There
just a
is one
small
way.
hole.
Okay, make it bigger.
Great, I make it bigger by casting Clean.
It's not exactly a mining tool.
Well,
I should say.
when you're blasting, you're just making things blow up.
Yeah, it's because they're like soft, fleshy things.
True.
It's not exactly made for cutting through, freaking massive chunks of stone.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be like high pressurized water?
Yeah. I
High
mean,
pressurized water can shatter.
it's not pressurized enough to cut through this thick of stone. You would just know by looking.
Great. Let's just spam blades of grass. Spam blades of grass.
I don't think that blades of grass are going to tear down this wall, are they?
No, that's not exactly. That's no. That doesn't even make sense how that would work.
No.
Especially since that specifically is continuous without target. So yet no, it also is not really a mining tool.
All right. Oh my god, this would be so much easier. Well,
It
we can
also
go back to
doesn't
the
have
mine.
anything to do with mining tool. I don't know what you're talking
The axe could work.
It is a fighting axe.
Understandable. I mean, we could
Fighting
go back to
axe.
the mine to see if there's any. We could go back to the mine to see if there's any what's it called? To see if there's any to see if there's any pickaxes left over, and then come back here.
Yes, we could. Maisie, would you mind going to get one?
Sure. And she's gonna go to the mine and get a pickaxe.
Okay, so you're gonna go steal a pick. Got it.
I'm already a fugitive. It doesn't matter.
It's a
I
job
mean,
that
yeah.
no longer exists.
Hey, they're trying to get it back. Yeah, they just gave everyone the day off because kind of bad things happen. Yeah, so you run off, go do that. As you're just sitting there alone, Holoka, you begin to just hear just voices coming from all around you as you just sit there.
What are they saying?
You can't quite make them out yet, but they appear to be getting louder. And bloody hell. Can't think right now. You know,
Yes, quite.
yeah. Just gradually keep getting louder and louder. And by the time they're actually able to make out the words they're saying, they become, they get to the point where they're just kind of all talking over each other. Looking around, you notice that the eye sockets of the man's skull are glowing.
That's probably not a good thing.
Definitely not. I wish I was here for this.
You're not there.
I said I wish I was here for this.
I think I'm going to step a little away from the eyes.
You take a few steps backwards out of the deepest end of this cave. And as you do, why is this the one time that I cannot focus at all? You begin to do so, and just heading backwards, you're still hearing the voices just as loud. And it's still glowing, and eventually, begin to actually make out bit of what they're saying, though it's still hard to hear due to how loud it is. Something regarding uh, someone serving ability. Something about them having an affair, and also something regarding their death.
What is the thing regarding the death in particular?
Just something about them having been killed. You don't get much, how or the why.
I hardly suspected it was this person. Or at least to some extent. Someone was working for the nobles, and then supposedly died by getting killed after some affair. I suppose they'll continue and wait.
Okay, you begin trying to focus in on what's being said, and as you're focusing, eventually, you just see walls around you shift backwards momentarily, as you can see certain scenes of things from what you could very clearly tell are the past.
Huh.
You could see the same man you had seen moments ago. You just see more of his, day-to-day life. Just, very casual events. Just going across, normal day, walking around town, eating food, simple life. Not really much of anything important.
I feel like I'm waiting for another shoe to drop.
Oh,
What you would like to do?
No, I think I'm going to continue witnessing this.
Okay. Continue just sitting there waiting for something new to happen. And eventually you notice that everyone except for the man you had seen, all but the random civilians that you have no idea who they are, just begin to stare directly at you.
Huh. Is it supposed that they are staring at the person, whoever depiction this is, or legitimately me?
Well, currently, based off the fact that in the vision, your position is being moved alongside this person's, and it's going in directions where he would be hitting the wall if you were walking around in what you think is, whichever world you're in, you would know that they're directly looking at you.
Oh.
Okay, then.
I'm going to start looking around. Make sure that I'm not in imminent danger.
You look around, and in all directions, you no longer see any cave. You only see this current area, wherever it is. There clearly is a town of some sort, though, based off the architecture, you can't even tell what town it is. Which is very suspicious because all towns seem to have a very clear structure to them.
So I think maybe this is from very, very far in the past.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's something yet undiscovered.
Oh, so you're saying it's from the future? That'd be stupid.
No. Not from the future necessarily, but something that maybe has been hidden from most people.
Yeah. Okay. As you continue just watching things happen, eventually some of the civilians start walking towards you.
I think now's a healthy time to get defensive.
What are you going to do?
Prepare to cast Blades of Grass.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's no preparing. Okay, it's just, are you doing it or are you not?
I'm going to wait until the time is right.
Okay, well, they just continue to approach you. Don't really intend
Do they look?
that you could see.
No intent.
No intent that you could see. They're all just very, stone cold in their expression. You can't really get much of any emotion from them.
Are they carrying anything?
None of them appear to be carrying anything now.
I'm going to start walking elsewhere, if I may.
Okay. You get up, start walking, and as you try and walk or run in any form of direction, you don't move.
So I am incapable of moving from the vision I'm locked into.
Yep.
How close are they to me?
About like 5 meters is the closest one.
Wait till he gets to 3 meters.
Okay. You wait till that happens, and then what are you doing?
There's still no intent?
Nope. Just approaching.
Am I able to speak to him?
What are you saying?
What are you doing?
They give no response.
Move closer and I will attack you.
They give no response.
I don't think I'm going to cast the spell yet.
Okay. They walk up closer and continue to do so.
How close
So
is the closest?
they're standing right next to you.
But they're not doing anything.
Yeah. No.
I don't think I'm going to do anything yet.
Okay. Eventually, these random civilians surround you.
Probably not
Just
a good thing.
all of them staring at you.
Wordlessly, actionlessly.
Yep. As soon as they get as close as they can, they just stand perfectly still, just staring.
Oddly enough, I think I'm going to choose to remain non-violent for now.
Okay.
But I'm still watching the vision, yes?
I mean, the vision appears to have been looping.
Yes, but it's happening still. He's still living a
Yes.
normal life, nothing new.
Yeah, the man in the vision does not appear to react to this.
Unsurprising, no one seems to be reacting to literally anything except my existence. I think I'm still going to wait.
Okay. So this time, Mizu, you re-enter the cave and you see Holoka just lying on the ground.
Holoka?
They don't seem to respond currently.
Holoka?
Almost as if, their mind is somewhere else.
Oh, damn it. I look at this. I look at around to see if there's any sign of like anything.
You see the eyes of the skull glowing.
I don't know what you people are doing, but you need to step away from me. Does Mizu hear that when I say it?
They hear like sleep talking, like muttering. Nothing like legible to them though.
He's just going to go, sorry, Holoka. And she is going, Holoka, I'm going to destroy that skull. See if anything happens.
Okay. You walk over, you smash the skull. Oh
Anything
god.
happens?
You hear a loud crash as the world around you that you're currently in just starts breaking apart like pieces of glass. Just as these like pieces fade away, a black abyss remains in their place.
I look around, almost looking for some place I can stay in and not lose to this abyss.
Currently, there is in fact places that you could run to, but
Run.
there's currently people all around you that you're not able to move away from.
Look around, frantic, desperate, whatever I can do.
You gonna take any action to try and move these people out of the way, or
Yes, I'm going to shove one. Whoever seems to be the weakest.
okay? Touch one of the guys and just start trying to throw them off to the side. Trying to push your way through. However, just even then, you can't even like really push them far enough to the side for you to be able to walk forward because they're just, all these people are very densely packed to where even that is impossible. And this appears to be coming ever closer. It's close enough now to where if you were to reach your arm out as far as you could touch it.
I'm going to cast Light 1.
Okay. You shine a light into the abyss and see absolutely nothing.
Oh no.
This is bad. What did I do?
I mean, you can't see anything going on right now. You just see
Oh yes, I
persons.
know exactly. But I know exactly not what's going on.
Yeah. Um. And eventually, the abyss eats up enough of the people behind you to where there's no one standing on like one side of you.
But if I move in that direction, I'll be at the abyss and not in a place of standing.
Yes.
Damn it, I'm going to run that way.
Okay. You jump off in that direction. And as you do, you begin to fall. As you begin falling, though, before you make it any distance down, the man who you had seen before, mercenary man, runs forward and hails you through the chest. And you wake up.
Look, are you alright? I crushed your skull and I thought that was supposed of it in your back, but I got the pickaxe.
I look around to make sure I'm still not dead.
Yeah. As you look around, you see a key in your hand. Just a small, shiny golden key.
That. I kind of point towards the key. I know what that is, but
What?
what's it for?
What just happened?
You were sleeping, and I crushed the skull that was glowing, and
I was sleeping?
yes, and well, then for a little bit, did he seem anxious at all?
I mean, I feel like that's pretty obvious.
Okay. And you seemed anxious, so I crushed the skull, and then you got even more anxious, and I started freaking out, and then you came back.
That was so strange. I was watching, it looked like the person who we just killed minutes ago.
Yeah?
Yes, them. It looked like I was watching a vision of them. Like, not from their perspective in first person, but almost like a third person observation. And then people were surrounding me all around. They started walking towards me and doing nothing. It was really strange. And then suddenly things started breaking to pieces into complete black. I tried jumping into it to get away from the crowd, and I started falling. But then he stabbed me through the chest. He just stabbed me. And then I woke up, and there was a key in my hand, and I'm here. I'm here. Why did I get this key? I'm going to look through the hole again. See, maybe if now with the mining tools we could theoretically break it.
Yeah, now with two pickaxes, you bash them against the wall where the guy, you know, laying out of, you know, a little weird to describe. Anyway, yeah, you bash through that wall, and uh, as you are now able to look to the other side more clearly, you just see looks like a ritual circle. The rest of the guy's bones, other than just his skull, and that's about it.
There's nothing else back.
No, not really.
Huh. Maybe it's time we leave this cave. Yes, we're going to go. Misa and I leave the cave.
Okay. Okay. Uh, you leave the cave and return up to the surface. Uh, now that you're up, what do you do?
Well, goodness, I'm so unsure. I don't. I think maybe I just need a bit of time to process what just happened. Maybe there's a place we could. Oh, what time is it? You know.
It's later in the day.
Huh. Wow. I feel like it was so short, but maybe I was mistaken. I don't know how long I was out for. I think I'm going to go find a good place to rest. Both of us.
Okay. With that, then I guess you head back to the campsite where the rest of the party will be meeting up with you later.
All right. I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah. And with that, I guess we leave things off there.
Please do not forget if you sympathise with Holoka's trauma, then like, comment, and subscribe. Please, it builds traffic. It's really a kind thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was traumatic.